This is a common craft video of mummies with Bailey, Cashel, and West. Mummies are the dead remains of humans or animal bodies that are prevented from decaying naturally. Some of the bodies have been mummified on accident by nature. The most well-known mummies are from ancient Egypt. When buried, people dug small, shallow graves. They usually buried their dead in a crouched position. They put them that way so that their bodies took up as little space as possible. When wealthy Egyptians died, the servant brought them to an embalming workshop. The priest had to work quickly before the body petrified. They placed them on a special table to remove their organs. The mummified pharaohs of Egypt were buried with many treasures. Tomb robbers tried to break in and steal the treasure. They often placed a curse on the tomb robber to keep them out. With a bronze wire, the priest put up the corpse's nose to remove the brain. Then they pulled parts of the brain out piece by piece. The Egyptians didn't know that the brain was the most important organ. They believed that in addition to a body, every person had a soul or spirit that would live on after death. The spirit could do all the things a human could do. In order to do these things, the spirit had to have a recognizable body to dwell in. After the organs are removed, the priest needed to kill all the bacteria. To keep the mummy from putrefying, they did this using a natural salt called natron. The chief wrapped hundreds of feet of linen bandages around the entire corpse to finish the job. They started at the fingers and worked down to the feet. Between the layers, sticky pine resin so that it would remain waterproof. In some New Kingdom burials, the heart was taken out of the body and mummified. Then stone was put in the shape of a beetle in its place. This beetle of a type was called a scarab. It was common in Egypt from the earliest times. After 70 days, the mummy was ready to be buried. During the funeral, the body was placed in a coffin and sent down the Nile River. Mourners were hired to cry as loudly as possible so people knew that a funeral was being done.